Hey guys, running Kimono here, and even before we dive into today's video, Panera app today, which is Tuesday, I paid $8 for 13 bagels. So if you've never downloaded the app, I think it might be like $6 for 13 bagels for your first transaction with them. But if you like bagels, like 13 will probably last your household a week. My husband actually woke me up this morning and said, "Can we order some bagels now?" He's so addicted to this deal too. And like, I'm paying like 65 cents for one of their massive bagels. If you like bagels, this might be something to look into. And it is Tuesday only, and it is called a baker's dozen, which is 13 bagels. Okay, so this morning on Instagram, I posted something, and you know what? I wanted to make a video about this too. I know that a lot of you got in on the really inexpensive Dove soap deal yesterday at Walgreens, and a lot of you didn't, and a lot of you were really frustrated. And I posted this for people who follow me on Instagram or YouTube, and let's just read it together. It says, "Happy Tuesday, friends. Always know sometimes you miss glitches, and sometimes you get the deals. The key to being an awesome couponer is to never stop trying." So, it can be very, very frustrating to see everybody else win and have a lot of success, or to see your store completely cleared because somebody went in and did the deal. And the fact that sometimes these deals are only good for like maybe 8 hours or less, that can also be very, very frustrating. And I get your frustration, but sometimes that's just the breaks of this, and you have to kind of see that the writing on the wall. It's not going to be very, equal or egalitarian for these sort of run deals. However, just to get the basic meat and potato savings, that's across the board. And of course, we always discuss that in my Walgreens Friday or Saturday videos. So that's just the breaks. That's part of the game of doing these sort of like run quick deals. They'll either be in stock, they won't, or it could possibly end at a moment's notice. And just the only way to really be terrific is to just never stop trying. And I can't emphasize that enough. I've been doing this for 10 plus years, and having a real sort of can-do attitude where you want to learn this stuff. You have an open mind and an open heart to try something new. And this isn't for everybody. I've been doing this long enough to know that. But if you are just going to sit back at home and then ask me a million questions about, will this work? How do I get to the store? If you don't even want to go and try or put an effort into it, it's sadly never going to happen for you. And again, the soap deal is dead, so don't even try it today. But I know a lot of you got a lot of success with it. I only did the deal once yesterday, guys, too. But it's just the breaks of this sort of thing. But I know most of you can, see that. But a lot of people were very, very upset that they didn't get in on the deal. Okay, so taking this from the same vein, guys, I guess it was on the weekend I got a comment that wasn't exactly nice. I'm not going to show the comment in respect to the person who left it. But the person was very frustrated with all of my Dollar General hauls, that it wasn't attainable and that I was making stuff up for videos, and I was a YouTube liar. And that's okay. The person has their right to their opinion. However, I don't make stuff up. And if this person would have watched my videos on the Monday or Tuesday where I was instructing you guys to scout stores and specifically talking about where stuff was found in the store, this person might have had better luck. Or if this person would have went first thing on Friday morning, that's one thing I really advocate. This person might have found a couple of things, but it was just picking apart everything I do and being not so nice. And that's all I'm going to say about that. And when you are just starting out and when you're looking at a very experienced couponer shopping cart, it will not be the same as what you can get. And that's me being 100% transparent, honest. So I've been at this Dollar General stuff for about 2 or 3 years, like really hard with the clearance and all that stuff. But when I first started out, if you go back and look at my hauls, they were very like, 2 things of Febreze, and I thought I was amazing. So it takes time to get really good, to get a real feel for this sort of stuff, and to just know a store that's across the board for Rite Aid, Walgreens, Walmart, anything. It's really, really difficult to be, unless you just fall into a really good deal. Because I know a lot of new couponers will say the absolute opposite of you can go into your store and just walk out with a shelf. And sometimes that's true. But if your store, it might be something like this where you walk out with very little because of a lack of merchandise, or you just don't know specifically what you're looking for, but you're here and you're trying to learn. So that's half of it. It's to find people that are, at a store where you really want to shop and learn the ins and outs, and you learn their magic. You got to go into the store, you got to make a couple of mistakes, and you got to figure this out on your time frame, how this will work for you and how you want to save money for you, your family, your mom, people that you care about, and just take it from there. But if you're going to just sit back and criticize and ask me a million questions, rhetorical questions, the answer is already in the video, but you're still going to sit back and ask me a million questions on how a deal is done, you will never get the savings or the success or the magic of this. And this hobby isn't for everybody, but if you can figure out this hobby, the old saying is that if you spend an hour learning how to extreme couponing, that will save you $100 down the road. And that is so very, very true. So I just wanted to make this video because whenever I do the Dollar General 50 event, there's always people that come out and they're very angry with me, or they're pissed off because, they don't understand how I'm getting all this stuff. I've been doing this a really long time, so I know where to look in the store, and I have shared that information the week previous along with barcodes and products and the whole thing. And if you can't take a seat and try and watch those videos and pay a little bit of attention, it just won't happen for you. If you can't go to your store and scout and do a little bit of footwork, the people that do that typically have the most amount of success, and that is just that one sale. So but anyhow, I hope this kind of resonates with some people. I know that a lot of people see my hauls and they're like, well, I can't do that ever. Yes, you can. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of time, and that's been my experience in this. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about, because I just want to be transparent with you guys, keeping it 100. So do I ever miss out on deals? And the answer to that is yes. I will just give you a quick example, and I will share my frustrations and my thoughts on all of this. So Meijer sometimes has free items. They might do it. They used to do it all the time, but say it's like maybe 10 times a year, you'll get a complete free item. And how this works is you have to load the MPerk to your account, and say they have 300 units. The first 300 people will get said product completely for free. The manufacturer pays for whatever the product is. You go in there with your shopping cart and you get the item for free. So I think it was last around Christmas time, they had this really weird ghost pepper hot sauce. It was one bottle for free. And there was a display just like this one, and where the ghost pepper hot sauce was, it was completely empty. And I, of course, picked up the red phone and said, do you have any in the back? And they were like, no, we had 50 units this morning, and somebody came in and got all of them. It was one shopper who cleared the store, so she had 50 store cards. And that wasn't me, because I was looking for the hot sauce and I didn't get a single one. And I was kind of frustrated by that, because I was like, first off, if you know anything about hot sauce, like a ghost pepper, like that's going to kill you if you had 50 of them in one sitting. Like that's a lot, and the joke's on you the next day after, consuming half a bottle of that with your wings. It's just a lot. Has it happened to me before where I've gone into a store and things have been completely cleared and you're like, absolutely. And I mean, I just wanted to do the deal at least once so I could show it on a video and say, hey guys, I got this hot sauce for free with an MPerk. But it even has happened to me, and specifically at the Meijer that I shop at, whenever there's a free item, there's like one or two shoppers. It might be three. It might be a whole family. It might be one person, though. I don't know who this person is. They'll go in and clear absolutely everything out. Like the most easy, transparent 1, 2, 3 ABC deals. They will clear everything. And it's right away. They go first thing in the morning. And so I know they're on some sort of like Facebook group or something like that, just for Meijer alone. And they're just doing that. And this is what my cart looks like. It's always empty when I leave the store. And I don't get really crazy about it, because you know what? I've been couponing long enough that I've gotten hot sauce before for free or cheap. It's not going to break me. It's not the end of the world. Like I look at the bigger scope of this, and I'm very grateful that I know how to coupon. Do I wish the people would leave me at least one? Yeah, but it's just the case of this. And you know what? I've probably taken something out of a store that they were looking for at one point too. Like it's just it's not just one person, clearing, and then you're always like, oh, I don't have anything. But in the bigger scope of this, I know how to save money for my family, and that's what matters the absolute most. So I know that this is just a very contentious issue. A lot of people get really frustrated by it, but I thought I would address it today just to talk about my thoughts on it, and a little bit of a can-do attitude, guys, always goes the farthest. And I just can't stress that enough. If you have a willingness to learn and you really want to try, you will learn how to extreme coupon, and you'll probably have a cart 10 times bigger than mine at the Dollar General for the next 50% off event. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.